Hello and welcome to Cinema Hero. This is going to be my first ever Star Wars video. I'm going to be ranking all the announced Star Wars series from worst to best. I will not be talking about the two announced Star Wars movies, even though I am really excited for the Taika Waititi Star Wars movie. And with all that being said, let's get into the video. In last place, I have Star Wars Visions, and this series basically just goes over all the most famous Star Wars scenes and does them in anime, and I'm not the biggest fan of anime, and it's going to be scenes that I've already seen, so to be honest, I'm probably not going to watch this series at all. In ninth place, I have The Bad Batch, and I know all of you Clone Wars fans are going to be mad at me for this, but I've never really been a huge fan of the Clone Wars. I've only watched the first few episodes and then I gave up on it, and I've never really been very familiar with The Bad Batch, so even if I do watch this, I'm probably not going to be very excited about it. In eighth place is Ahsoka, and I'm not excited about this. And there's really nothing bad I can say about it. But when it's about to come out, I'm not going to be like, oh, Ahsoka's next? Yes. And I'm probably going to watch it, and I might like it, I might not. In seventh place is Rangers of the New Republic. And I don't necessarily know what the show's going to be about, but I am excited to see. And I do know that this show will tie directly into The Mandalorian, which was a good show, so I have reasons to be excited. But I am afraid, since I'm just a casual Star Wars fan, that I'll have to have read or watched something to understand it. In sixth place is the Book of Boba Fett, and I think that this is the next one that'll be coming out, but I'm not sure. It has a December 2021 release date, and this will also be tied into The Mandalorian, and we even got a little teaser for it at the end of The Mandalorian, and from what I've seen and what I've heard, it does sound good, and I am familiar with the character of Boba Fett, and I would be interested in seeing a spin-off series about him, so I am going to watch it, and I am excited for it. In fifth place, I have Andor, and I'm not a huge fan of the character Cassian Andor, and I'm not even really a fan of the movie Rogue One, so when they announced this, I kind of just didn't care, but the way they described this as a spy thriller really got me interested, and I am excited to see what they do with this series now. In fourth place, I have a Droid Story, and a problem that series like this often run into is they take a beloved side character and give them their own spin-off movie or series. And the problem with this is supporting characters support the main cast. That's their job, and most people don't want to see supporting characters as the lead of something. But I hope a Droid Story doesn't have this problem because it sounds like a fun, lighthearted break from the heavy action of Star Wars, and I like those kinds of stuff. That's why I liked Ant-Man and the Wasp a lot more than most people did. So I hope a Droid Story is good, because I am excited for it. In third place, I have Lando, and Landau Calrissian is one of my favorite Star Wars characters, and I do think that Donald Glover does do a pretty good job portraying him. My only problem with this is that it's set in my least favorite time period in the Star Wars universe. But I can overlook that, so I am really excited for this series. In second place, I have The Acolyte, and this is about the rise of the dark side in the High Republic, which sounds amazing. And all the fan theories and rumors have just made me more excited for this. And to be honest, this might actually be what gets me interested in reading some of the Star Wars comics. And in first place, I have Obi Wan Kenobi, and I was already excited for this series, but then they announced that Hayden Christensen would be returning, which definitely boosted lots of people's excitements, and I'm personally excited to see the actual rise of Darth Vader. But like Lando, the only thing I can think of that would be bad with this is the timeline. It takes place in between episode 3 and 4, which I don't personally like, but also like Lando, I can easily look past it. Those were all the announced Star Wars series ranked. I hope you enjoyed. And if I got anything wrong, it's because I'm more of a casual Star Wars fan. I do like Marvel better. But if you enjoyed the video and want to see more Star Wars videos, then you can comment down below. I would be happy to do them. And I just wanted to remind you that I will be doing a WandaVision finale review tomorrow, and then I will start doing reviews of all the Marvel projects from then on, and episode breakdowns for all the series. And if you enjoyed the video, then comment down below, give it a like, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.